Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So I've been on eBay since basically the dawn of eBay. I pretty much got my start in 1998, and I used to hate snipers. And a sniper is somebody who comes and swoops in at the last possible second and wins the auction. Well, not always, but for the most part, they pretty much do. And so years ago, when I first started on eBay, I used to hate it when I used to bid on something that was rare and not easily found. And I didn't know any better. And I would just, as soon as somebody listed something, I would bid immediately. And just at the last second of the auction, I would think I had it in the bag and it was mine. And then somebody within 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 seconds would come swooping in there and outbid me and beat me and win. And I used to get really, really angry at that. And I used to say, those son of a bitches, like who are these people? And I never understood where they came from until I realized that it was sniping. And so I pretty much got the attitude of if you can't beat them, join them. And so here's an example of what I do. So for example, say it's the last day of this auction, which it basically is on this one. I'm not going to bid on it. This is just an example. And this is an old teddy bear. It's antique. And so what I do is, like, within the last hour, I set an alarm. And once my alarm goes off, it usually goes off 15 minutes before the auction is ending. And I take a look at it. And if it actually is at a very low price or nobody's bidding on it, I place the largest amount, like the highest amount I'm willing to spend on the item. And what I do is I put the amount in, I hit place bid, and what'll happen is it'll say confirm. And then I wait for the countdown. And as it gets into the last 13 seconds, 10 seconds, I wait until about 5 seconds, sometimes even 6. Some people do 2-second snipes. But if you have very slow internet and it drops out, that could make you lose and your bid won't even register. So I wait till about 6 seconds. And the reason why I do this is because I don't want whoever is bidding to be able to counter bid me. So before they can even think or place a higher bid than me, it pretty much ensures that they can't come back at me and basically see my hand. So it's like playing poker in a way. So now if you do an early proxy bid, when someone first lists something, it gives a chance for other bidders to actually feel interested in it. So once somebody sees a bid on something, it makes them want it more. So then they'll try to outbid you. You'll go back in and try to outbid them, and you go back and forth, driving the price up, which is not very smart. That's not a smart strategy. So basically, you want to go in there at the last second, letting whoever did an early proxy bid think they pretty much have it in the bag, and they 9 times out of 10 don't, because you come swooping in at the last second. Now, that's not to say that there's not going to be other snipers on that auction throwing in their highest bid that they're willing to go. That does happen too, and you don't always win, but it pretty much raises your chances of winning and winning it for a much lower price, since you're not counterattacking other bidders and going back and forth and driving the price up. So that's what I do. So always remember, also, if you're going to place your highest bid that you're willing to pay, make sure you throw in a few cents. So what I do is if I'm willing to pay $50 for something, I say to myself, well, I want it that bad for $50. And the thing might be worth 100, 200, 300, sometimes even more. And I say, you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to make it $55.99. So I go the next increment up. And sometimes the next increment up is only $2 or $1. But for the most part, I always go $5 above my highest bid increment that I want to go. And I throw in change, loose change. So I throw in 99 cents. So if somebody else bid $55.50, I'll win it for $55.51. So I always throw in those loose coins. I throw in like extra change, and I go a few dollars above my highest bid increment that I'm willing to go. And I always go an off amount. So you figure people generally bid even amounts like $10, $20, $25, $55. I always go like a couple of dollars more than what seems to be a logical price. So pretty much I win a lot of rare antiques and collectibles by doing this, and I get them for a lot cheaper, sometimes hundreds of dollars cheaper, because people, once they start getting into a bid war, they feel it's theirs and they have to protect it. It's almost like a territorial thing, like dogs. Humans can be like dogs. So you don't want someone else to get territorial, and that's the aim, that's the name of the game here. That's your aim. You don't want to fight with somebody and show your hand. It's like playing poker. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and try following my advice and see what happens. You never know. Good luck on all your eBay auctions, and thanks for watching.